Okay, so this time around I decided to take all my chips and put them right smack dab in the middle of the table because as part of my 2025 YouTube journey, I'm betting on me, my friends. I'm all friggin' in on YouTube in 2025. And in this video, I'm gonna share with you my blueprint for how I'm gonna be successful in 2025. Now, do I suggest that you follow my blueprint so you can become just as successful as I hope I'm gonna be? I don't really think I would suggest that because my shit really is not a proven method. However, if you want to join me in the journey, you could do me a favor, consider hitting that subscribe button and becoming part of the family. And by the way, how you doing, man? My name is Dave Fattizzo. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel. All right, so let's get right into it. In order to achieve a goal, you need to have a plan in place. Every plan has multiple steps in order to help you get to that goal that you set. My plan has 10 steps that I'm going to talk to you about right now. All right, step numero uno. This is what everybody seems to tell you on YouTube. Content creators, content coaches, whatever the case may be, they tell you identify your niche. However, I tend to disagree on this, and I'll tell you my reasonings on why. My belief is pretty simple. I'm my own friggin' niche, my friends. I'm my own brand. I'm selling you on me. So step number one is to tell people more about who I am. I'm a husband and father first. Everything else follows. I want to be more authentic. I've been doing this YouTube thing for a few years now, and from my early days to my most recent videos, I've seen a dramatic change. I remember one day going to my wife and showing her one of the videos, and she said, well, who the hell are you trying to be? She was absolutely right. How did I overcome that? Well, that's a topic for our next video, so make sure you hit that notification bell so you're notified of when that video is uploaded as well as all future videos. But I just want to continue to be Dave, and hopefully people will grow to like me and want to continue to watch my videos. At least that's what I'm hoping for and I'm looking to achieve from step number one. So step number two is building on my brand identity. You know, there was a few things that I thought about possibly changing on my channel, changing my channel name, but then I said, if I'm building my own niche, if I'm letting people know who I am, then I should promote Dave Fattizzo as my brand and continue to create content that I'm comfortable with and hopefully you enjoy. What I'm working on, though, is to freshen up my banner page and channel description. As much as I feel that it offers what the channel is about, I still think a fresh new look would be beneficial. Another thing is my pick on my banner is old and stale. It's black and white, it's from years ago, and that's what I think I'm gonna change, so make sure you stay tuned. All right, so moving on to number three. It's all about content planning. I gotta be honest, in the past, I never really planned out my content. It was kind of just winging it. It was always like, oh shit, I'm gonna make a video about this. But when I was done, I didn't have another video ready to go. So the past month or so, I've just been brain dumping, coming up with ideas, but continuing with the mix of content types that best fits me. Remember, I'm the niche and this is what I'm selling you. With that, I'm putting together a weekly schedule. If you're interested in knowing what that schedule is, I have it available for you in the description below. It's a freebie, man. No strings attached. Go check it out and use it to your advantage. All right, so next up is something I need to really become a lot better at. Number four, thumbnail and title. This shit is so big, I kind of neglected it in the past. Recently, a video that I put together of a trip that we did to Spain, as well as a review video I did for a men's apparel brand, Feuerbach, which you can find in one of these corners up here. I gave very careful thought on thumbnails for both of these videos. And you know what? The shit really works. YouTube also has recently introduced an A and B thumbnail tester that I'll be using moving forward. So I'm gonna start with my video idea first and then immediately jump to the thumbnail and title next. The rest should all fall into line from there. All right, so number five is to focus on creating more engaging and high quality content. So this wasn't easy in the very beginning, but the more I found myself creating content, the more I felt I became better. In 2025, the plan is to amp this up. I'd rather not upload shitty content every single week for the sake of uploading. If my shit is good, hopefully you, the audience, will appreciate it and wait for the next video. And I want to be better at setting up those videos. I want to set them up in a better way, with a story, a purpose, a video that you, the viewers, hopefully will appreciate. And from these upcoming videos, I would love to get some viewer interaction. So I plan on asking of you, the viewers, of your thoughts and your ideas. I mean, listen, anyone can just grab a bunch of different kinds of clips and throw them in a timeline. But the bottom line is that video really any good? I've also started to go back to see those videos that really worked well for me on my channel and why. And I want to use some of those principles on my upcoming videos moving forward. All right, now on to number 6. This one is important, and I mentioned a little bit about it in the previous step. And that's basically getting more engaged with you all, the audience. But not for nothing, it's a two-way street, you know? I get back to everybody that happens to leave a comment, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. I mean, it doesn't matter. I love to interact with people. So hey, let's start right here, right now. Let me know if you appreciate my content. Talk to me about things that you think I should change, or the type of content that you think you want me to continue producing for you. The community tab is another option I need to utilize more. I did for a period of time earlier in the year, but then, you know, I don't know, kind of fell by the wayside. I don't know, I just stopped. I'll use that option as an additional way to interact. Now we're on to number 7, and it's all about numbers, understanding my analytics. Now, as a new YouTuber, I would never suggest you learn your analytics. The shit will make your head spin. It's hard enough to stand in front of a camera and hit the record button, let alone trying to understand what all these numbers mean. However, for me right now, at this point, it's time to learn to see what's working and what's not, and find out the ways on how I can improve the areas that the analytics say I suck in. Educating myself on impressions, click-through rates, average view durations, and so much more is only gonna help at this point. So, as much as this is labeled as number 7, it is very high on my priority list. Great. Okay, at number 8, analyze and refine. I want to start paying more attention at what seems to be working in some of my previous videos. So what I mean by this is, well, our Jamaica video, which you could find up here, happens to be one of our most popular videos to date and continues to grow every single day. But what did I do differently? This is what I'm trying to understand. Basically, I need to go back and I need to take a look at those videos that worked extremely well and sort of mirror that exact format. Double down on what resonates with everybody. I also want to experiment the different video lengths, editing styles, and themes. Like I said in the beginning, I'm all friggin' in. This is it. 2025 is gonna be my year. Come join me. So I think number 9 is a real good one. It's all about consistency and patience. As I mentioned before, I formulated a schedule that I hope works well for me. But if I can't, then I can't. I mean, listen, Renee and I lead a very, very busy life. Our life comes first. Remember, this YouTube shit is a fun hobby of mine, and I really, really enjoy creating content. There's a lot that goes behind the scenes, but I'm gonna try, and I'm gonna try my hardest to adhere to the schedule that I talked about in an earlier step. If anyone is interested in knowing what that schedule is, like I mentioned, let me know in the comments below. And finally, we've come to the last and final step, 10. And this is an easy one. Follow steps 1 through 9 consistently, and hopefully everything works out for the best. The bottom line here is success on YouTube takes a little bit of time, dedication, and a bit of patience. I need to just stick to my content schedule, keep refining my videos, and stay connected with you, the audience. I'm gonna embrace this process and make sure that I have nothing but fun along the way. So with all that, I hope you found this video informative. And if you did, I would appreciate it if you give it a like, because it really helps the analytics on the channel. Don't forget, subscribe, hit the notification bell, do all that good stuff for me, and I'll see you in the next video, my friends.